Hello, fellow cosplayers, and welcome back to my channel. So, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I actually never done this before, and that is a Cosplay Halloween recap. So, I decided to think about, when I was thinking about ideas to do, ideas to do after Halloween is over, I am like, first of all, when Halloween was over, I was kind of like, darn, I really liked, doing Halloween tutorials this year, and like, I think it's kind of like we were in a pandemic, which kind of made me a lot more excited that Halloween was gonna happen, because I was like in anxiety, thinking that I wasn't gonna be able to do anything for Halloween this year. But I did, so that is such a relief for me. So what I'm gonna be doing in this video, I'm gonna be kind of telling you, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be telling you my favorite my favorite Halloween looks that I did this year. I actually only did like 10 videos this year. Yeah. My favorite, my Halloween looks I did this year, what went into making them, and why I was late bringing out the last two, because like, the last two Halloween videos came out in November, like actually the 1st of November, but I will explain why. So, enough with the chit-chat, let's get into this recap. The first video that I absolutely loved making this year was actually, it was the first video I that I created, and that was my Halloween freckles inspired witch tutorial. I absolutely loved creating that look for you guys. I thought like the freckles on that look looked absolutely amazing, and basically what went into creating that look is I basically thought, like, after I filmed after I finished editing and filming my videos for Halloween, I thought, what would be a good way to kick off this? And I thought, you know what, since like all of my Halloween videos would be advanced, like special effects kind of makeup, some of them would probably get demonetized, I thought, you know what, maybe I'll like start out with an entry of something that is a lot more like cute and adorable, but still very like out there, because like one of the things that I love most about Halloween is like, you know, just like expressing my creativity through makeup and like wearing like fun and like whimsy type of look, sometimes even a little bit bloody makeup, and not really anyone, like, not even like, just to be my fun, creative, weird, creepy self, and express it through makeup, and not everyone go out and no one can really say anything negative about it, and I won't get, like, you know, funny stares, that is. But yeah, so I wanted to, like, still keep it a bit whimsy, a bit whimsy, and yeah. The next video on my list of my favorite looks for doing is actually we're going into the more SFX kind of looks for you guys, is my boogeyman type is my boogeyman look. Is, like I said, is my boogeyman look. That actually, I think, was one of my favorite looks I did this Halloween. Basically, what I kind of wanted for the intro, I wanted it to, like, be like something that you can potentially hear for a storyline of a horror movie, basically. Like a storyline for a horror movie, basically, like, you know, with the blood and everything to prepare. And I actually did kind of reference this from, like, Mikey from Glam and Gore, she is one of my idol. Like, she's amazing. And she did, for the Next Face Awards for the Paranormal Activity idea, she did a kind of like a boogeyman creature, but still kind of kept it, like, you know, like a kind of like a horror movie type vibe, for, if you get what I mean. And I kind of wanted to do that, but I obviously went for a different, like, storyline for hers than hers, because I knew if I were to, like, copy exactly, I would get a copyright strike, and like almost all of my videos during Halloween season would get demonetized. So yeah, I'd rather not. But yeah, so basically what I did is I kind of read a lot of, like, listened to a lot of scary stories and, like, creepypastas kind of vibe to kind of, like, create, like, a storyline for this character. Oh, my wig. A storyline for this character. So, like, I kind of, like, based it off of, like, a Krampus kind of look, basically. Like, it's obviously, like, and I actually interpolated a lot of the kind of mannerisms from Krampus. Not really. But anyway, so, and basically the storyline I decided to have is, like, a woman, like, has been going to therapy because she has, like, very severe mental issues because her daughter, like a few years ago, her only daughter was taken by the boogeyman, and it and actually I was. And also, for those of you who don't know me, I do get, like, these very severe migraines, like, very severe, so, like, to the point where sometimes I actually have to, like, skip school and stuff like that, and I was in, like, the day I filmed was actually the day after Thanksgiving. Well, for those of you, like, I am in Canada, so we got Thanksgiving in October, but, yeah, so, yeah, it was the day I filmed the tutorial part of the video, and with the monster part on Thanksgiving Day, and that was like a hassle. I like had to like take everything off and like get up in the shower, take like everything off, put on some put on some nice clothes, do my makeup really quick, because I had to go up to see my relatives for Thanksgiving. But, yeah, so the next video that I had really fun creating was my bloody demon look that I did. So basically, that was actually kind of like, I asked one of my friends, last minute, where, like, what are some good ideas for videos, and for Halloween videos, she said for me to do, like, a bloody theme kind of idea, and I'm like, okay, so at first, I thought of, like, doing, like, a Bloody Mary type look, which I have not done before, but, like, anyways. So, then I decided on one of my other list of ideas that I had for this Halloween, which was a satanic demon. So I decided, you know what, I am going to incorporate both of those ideas. So basically I decided to, like, create kind of like a demon from hell, basically, and I decided on, like, you know, like, doing, obviously, like, red veins, pentagram, like, all that kind of stuff, and that was also kind of one of my favorite, looks that I did for Halloween. The next video that I enjoyed creating was my Area 51 alien look. That was another video that I really wanted to do for this Halloween, which was a Area 51 alien. I wanted to do one last year because that's when the Area 51 raid was popular, and, like, all those memes have passed. I just, like, still, like, wanted to... Sorry. But yeah, so even though those memes have passed, they have gone, I still wanted to do that look. So yeah, and, like, I wanted to obviously incorporate, like, I obviously saw a lot of videos just doing, like, a face paint, but I wanted to incorporate, like, a big alien head kind of thing, with it. So what I did is I actually took some information from Ellie Max SFX, and another person that I get inspiration from is Madeline Klein. I referenced her Venom video where she, like, sculpted a, like, entire prosthetic, and which is kind of the same thing. It was like huge jaw, except this one was obviously a head. But yeah, so I obviously like took some liquid latex and made some liquid latex paste, and it was like a very sticky, gooey mess that took me about like a couple of like a week. It took me like weeks to make that. But yeah, and then when I finally got that done, I was so excited, and I just like to be honest, I think that was like one of the most advanced videos I've ever done, just because it just had like a big head, but I honestly thought it turned out really good in the end. And okay, so for the next one is gonna be my Inktober witch. So like, all of y'all probably remember the look that I did back in May/June. That was for mermaids, and I did like a mermaid for in the month of May, basically. And it was like a purple mermaid thing going on. And yeah, and then I also found out this other thing called Inktober, which is also mainly for artists. So what I did is I decided I wanted to incorporate that in Halloween, in Cosplay Halloween this year. Another thing that I did is like, although I had like my Freckles witch, but after I was going through a list of videos, I couldn't find, like, there wasn't a witch tutorial in it, which I have got to do a witch tutorial every year, because I just feel like that's just one of the most popular Halloween tutorials out there. So I cannot go by doing get by Halloween without doing a witch, pumpkin look, or a clown, or a creepy clown. But yeah, so basically what I did is I kind of took that inspiration and kind of did like a spider kind of like witch, basically. And I had really fun shooting that look. Just incorporating that look, basically. I think, yeah, that was a very fun look to do as well. The last tutorial, actually this is like the last two tutorials. No, actually, yeah, last two. So, basically, so my first video is gonna be I enjoy doing is the Corpse Bride. Now, I did kind of struggle with a little bit, but like, it looked kind of pretty decent. Yeah, so basically, that was actually the very first time I used a lace front wig, and that cost me about like $38 off of Amazon, and it looked really good. I thought the hairline looked very realistic. I also used that wig in my evil mermaid look that I did as well. I had like, and as I said in that video, I always wanted to do a Corpse Bride look, and another look that I feel like I cannot get by Halloween with is a Tim Burton inspired look. The last tutorial, actually this is like the last two tutorials. No, actually, yeah, last two. So, basically, so my first video is gonna be I enjoy doing is the Corpse Bride. Now I did kind of struggle it with a little bit, but like it looked kind of pretty decent. Yeah, so basically that was actually the very first time I used a lace front wig, and that cost me about like $38 off of Amazon, and it looked really good. I thought the hairline looked very realistic. I also used that wig in my evil mermaid look that I did as well. I had like, and as I said in that video, I always wanted to do a Corpse Bride look, and another look that I feel like I cannot get by Halloween with is a Tim Burton inspired look. The last favorite video that I had lots of fun doing this Halloween is my creepy clown look. I loved doing that look as well, mainly because I just loved doing like I don't know how to say this, but I just loved incorporating the look and going like ha ha ha, ha ha hee ha. And I felt like this could be in the next clown horror movie. Now, I did take a little bit of inspiration from the clown from the Jack in the Box, but yeah, I feel like that look really topped it off. I just had to do a clown look, and I love the chin with it. Yeah. Now that wraps up my favorite looks for you that I did. Now let's get on to some looks that I could not do. Actually, there were kind of two of them. So, the first look that I had to do is I had planned this very lovely evil queen outfit. Like, I made a collar and did like a whole body paint. I was just so excited to do this. But when I filmed the video, the quality I know this sounds very insecure, but like the quality of it just had this kind of glare to it, and I've had a lot of ugly videos, and I just like, since this is a video that I was very excited, I didn't really think that deserved to be that bad quality, so I couldn't really post it. I know that's a very lame excuse, but I just felt like I just didn't like the way it turned out. But like, and it wouldn't be a winter tutorial if something wouldn't go wrong. Now, the next video I had, which actually was a fun video that I had, that I apparently had to throw out of the bin as well, was a reaction video to scary videos while turning myself into the Terminator. I wanted to do that so bad. However, it was just like such a hassle, and then it just hassle to edit it because, like, you know, I've recently only started editing from my computer, and like before I just used to edit on my iPad, and like it was hard to like figure out everything basically, and like some of the footage from the reaction videos had a lot of trouble. Like, I had a lot of trouble exporting to my video on it, and before you know it, it was only a couple of weeks until I had to get back to school, so I had to get started filming on the videos and editing, so I just didn't really have the time to film that video, so I had to throw that out of the bin. So that's annoying. But hey, I tried my best. Notification bell, because I'll be uploading a video every single Thursday. Be sure to give this video a like and comment down below on what you want to see from me. Be sure to also check out also my vlog channel, which is Winter's Vlogs, as well as I do have a Pinterest. My Pinterest is very small, but I will be planning on posting a lot more. Like, my Pinterest is going to be less about makeup related and more art related, basically, as well you can also support me on Tumblr, Instagram, and Snapchat. All of those links will be listed in the video description. And yeah, so until next time, bye!